My name is Kenneth William Bryant. I've been in the renovating game for 18 years. An investor for 15. I have done a total of 36 renovations. I take homes that look like this and turn them into this. Welcome to Catapulting Change. Yo, what's up? How is everyone doing today? It's Wake Up Wednesday with your boy KB. Hey, listen, I don't care what day of the week it is. I don't even care what's going on in your life. I mean, I do, but I don't. But listen, stop allowing your circumstance to dictate where you're going or how you're going to do it. We got to stop making excuses about what day of the week it is. We got to stop blaming everyone else for a failure and realize it's a decision that we made. Look, I still make decisions to this day that I don't necessarily regret, but I know it's because of the decision I made, whether it was to work with someone or whether it was to hire someone or whether it was to collaborate with someone. It's a decision I made that put me in that situation. And a lot of times what happens is you see the signs, but sometimes you just have to go through failure to learn those necessary lessons so that it doesn't happen again. It's okay to make mistakes, guys. It's okay to lose. What's not okay is to continue making the same mistake or to continue to lose doing the same thing. It's time to wake up, guys. Listen, you must do what you do 7 days a week. I don't care that it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I do what I do every single day. I have a schedule. I have a system. Everything that needs to be done is planned out on my schedule. And guess what? I still have fun time. I don't know if you guys watch me or not, but I go ahead and I do my walk-in. I do my exercise. I get on my dirt bike. I do motocross. I travel. I live life. But at the same time, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to reach so much success that no one in my family has ever done it, because I'm making sure that all 7 generations after me is going to be good. No problems whatsoever. I got 2 boys right now, 16 and 14. And look, guys, because of the man that I've become, they don't have to worry about the mindset. They don't have to worry about the money. Money will come as long as you provide a value and a service. But sometimes people don't value you or your service. So you just got to find new people. You got to move on. You got to make it happen and just continue to keep searching until you find your tribe, until you find your wolf pack, until you find your clique, whatever it is you want to call it, guys. Listen, a lot of times we're in the wrong clique or the wrong pack, right? So you got to go and find those people that have similar mindsets, people that have similar goals, people that are on a mission to create change. If you're not working with people that aren't creating change, then these are the wrong people. You got to cut them out of your life. And we got to stop blaming everybody or everything. Look, some people say, I didn't get a chance to work out today because it's raining outside. Who cares? Look, go out there and work in the rain or find another way to work out. Why can't you work out at your house? I got bands. I got a home gym, etc. There's no reason. You can do push-ups. You can do pull-ups. You can find a tree outside and do pull-ups on it. There's no excuse. If you make a decision to do something, then you're going to do it. The problem is you haven't made a decision yet. You're still thinking about it. You're still on the fence. You're still sitting on the porch. Stop sitting on the porch and get out in the field and play ball. Look, the lessons are learned by doing. You can get all the education you want. You can read all the books you want. But if you don't have the ability to execute, to wake up and win every day, then I'm here to tell you, your life is going to be very difficult, very challenging, very hard. It's already hard enough, guys. But develop an unbreakable mindset. Focus on getting you right. Focus on getting your mind right. Focus on getting your body right. And I assure you that everything else will fall in order. Look, I'm human too. I literally went through a lot of pain the last 2 or 3 months. Now I'm starting to feel a little bit of relief, but it's not quite there yet. I'm still going through it. It's okay. The pain is temporary. No matter if you break your arm, your hand, it's temporary. You might still feel some type of pain from it happening, but it will never be the same as when it did happen. So listen, guys, no matter what you're going through, whether it's a divorce, whether it's a separation, a job loss, maybe coronavirus has affected you, maybe this, and that has affected you, we got to stop thinking about that. We got to start thinking about the future. We got to start planning our lives, creating our life by design, so that we create a step-by-step plan of what we're going to do. And I understand that all of you have different skills or different talents. And that's great, guys. I'm not knocking anybody's skills or talent, but what I need you to do is do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Stop doing it for other people. I have people working with me too, and I tell them all the time, my goal is to make you entrepreneurs so that you work for yourself. Don't have the mindset that you work for me. You work for yourself, right? But if you don't develop this mindset, then you're always going to start to think like the average people. Look, I want to say 90% of people are negative, period. They stay in safety zone. They allow fear to dictate what they do. I'm here to tell you guys that fear is a created illusion. It does not exist. You got to stop thinking about fear and start thinking about results. Realizing that, hey, along the way, I might just fail on that. It's okay. Look, if you're around the right people, they will pick you back up. They will push you to those next level. They will understand. They will be compassionate. They will be understanding, etc. You're working with the wrong people. And look, guys, be careful who you take advice from. If they're not doing it, if they're not sharing their journey, if you don't see any data whatsoever about what it is they're doing, then this is the wrong person. They are not qualified. You got to get them out of your life, because they will just sit there and tell you what you want to hear. And guess what? What you want to hear isn't the right thing. You got to listen to what you don't want to hear. And when you listen to what you don't want to hear, that's where the magic starts to happen, because now you can start the process. Now you can start to strategically come up with a plan, because now you got the right advice. That's step number one, guys. You cannot take advice from unqualified people. Look, I understand you love your mom. I understand you love your dad. But if they don't have a business, or they don't have a restaurant, or they don't have a doctor's office, or they don't have a skydiving camp or a motocross track, you can't go and ask them about advice on that particular topic. So you must get a mentor. You must get a coach. You must get someone that can help teach and educate you guys. And look, I'm going to continue to put out free education here on social media, guys. Matter of fact, what I'm going to be doing is creating how-to videos. So how you do framing, how you do plumbing, how you set up an LLC, how you build business credit, how you market. I'm going to be creating how-to videos, and I'm just going to throw them out there for free. Now, for those of you that want to take it a step farther, you want to invest into your education, you want to work with me one-on-one, that's a different story. I also have my academy that's very affordable that I also take people in. But listen, guys, most importantly, whatever it is that you're interested in, pursue it. I need for you to say, I will, I must, and I can. It's no more I can't. It's no more I wasn't born for this. It's no more I don't have resources. It's no more I don't have the strength. It's no more I got cancer. None of that. I understand we all go through different things. Look, I've almost died 3 times in my life. 3 times. And I put myself in distress situations year after year after year. Why? Because in the distress situation is where the growth happens. It's where you either adapt and survive or you fail. No, I'm not a failure. I'm not a loser. Even when I lose, I still win. Why? Because I'm here for another day. I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to elevate you, educate you. It's okay. You must lose to win, but you can't be losing all the time. You got to live by the 80-20 rule, guys. And I understand you might not be there right now. You might be winning 50% of the time and losing 50% of the time. That's a problem. But it's okay. It means we got some work to do. It means it's time to get busy now. We got to get you to the point where it's 60-40, then 70-30, and then 80-20, because you're not going to win 100% of the time, but it's okay to win 80% of the time and lose 20. The same thing with investments, guys. You got to get to a point in your life where whatever you do for a living, whether you're a doctor, a nurse, a contractor, a teacher, law enforcement, it doesn't matter what you do. You got to stop living off 100% of your income and start living off 20% of it. What really needs to happen is you got to start investing. But I understand that you might not be able to invest right now, but stop making excuses and start putting 1% aside. So, okay, you make $1,000 a week. You can't put $1 aside? Come on, man. You make $100. I mean, that's more than $100. You make $100 a week. You can't put $1 aside. Come on, man. That's just an excuse. I guarantee you're going to spend that $1 or that $2 or that $5 on alcohol, cigarettes, beer, snacks, junk food, etc. Look, guys, you got your priorities mixed up. And I'm here to tell you, too, if you are buying all that junk, all you're doing is killing yourself. All you're doing is giving yourself cancer. This stuff is man-made. It's not natural. What's natural is when you plant the garden, when you put the seed in the ground and you come and you talk to it. Hey, how you doing today? Did you enjoy the sunshine? And you give it some water. And when you give it some water, you keep coming back like, what's going on? Why aren't you growing yet? It's not growing yet because it's not the season for it to grow yet. Keep watering it. And the more you water it, is the more it starts to form its true being. Now it develops a roots, right? Now the stem starts to bust through the ground. You got to keep watering. It's that discipline. It's that consistency. But when that tomato or that cucumber or that banana is done and you harvest, there is great benefits there. And yes, it was hard. Maybe you got ate up by mosquitoes. Maybe horseflies tore you up. Maybe you fell and sunk in the mud. There's a lot of different things that can happen, guys, but who cares? It's always the end goal. Focus on the end goal. And this is the thing, too. I understand that the end goal might change. I'm going through that right now. I do not, listen to me, guys. I made a decision. I do not want to do construction no more. I hate it. I hate it now. And it's crazy because I love it. Before, that's my passion. But it's the people that I've been working with, the investors, the clients. Everybody wants more for less. Everybody wants the Taj Mahal and they want to pay you dollar store rates. So I decided that I'm going to create my own projects. I'm also going to partner with the cities, different states with my nonprofit organization where I teach and educate other people how to do the work. It's time for me to teach. It's time for me to educate. I have to put the tool belt down. And that's been my hardest thing to do because that's where I come from. I'm a contractor first, but that's not me now. I'm an investor, a motivational speaker, inspirational speaker, author. I own multiple businesses. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I need to be teaching now. I need to be closing deals. I need to be raising capital. I need to be creating content. This is what my true passion is now, especially teaching and educating, guys. My goal is to help 5,000 people become entrepreneurs, CEOs, living their life by design, on their terms, right? Maybe that's 12, 16 hours a day at first, but then it becomes a 4-hour work week. That for me, there is no better feeling than that. I never would have thought that I would feel this way. I never would have thought that I'll be doing these Wake Up Wednesday calls and the Wake Up and Win call, but it motivates me. It inspires me. I learn from these as well. I become a better communicator, a better speaker. Why? Because I'm actually doing it. It's just like when you make videos. The more you do it, the better off you're going to be. When I first started making videos, I remember stuttering. I remember going, today, guys, I'm doing a kitchen remodel. Give me 1 second. I lost my thought. No, you can't do that. But you can at first. You're going to fail. All you have to do is keep doing it. And eventually, it's going to flow. Why? Because you're practicing. It's just like anything else, guys. You want to go to the gun range. You want to get good at shooting that firearm. You have to practice. The moment that you stop practicing is the moment that you're no longer good. So whatever it is that interests you, practice. And another thing, guys, listen, even if you decide to change today, all you have to do is commit 30 minutes, 30 minutes to whatever change you are putting into your schedule. So you want to go to the gym, put 30 minutes aside and do it. Put 30 minutes aside and do it. Stop making excuses about you don't have the time. And then you tell me you watch Netflix for 4 hours in the evening. Bullshit, you don't have the time. You better put that 30 minutes aside and go and do it. So even if it's a business, right? Your goal is to set up a business. Put 30 minutes aside each and every day so that you can research. So how do I set up a business? How do I set up my EIN? How do I set up business credit? How do I market? How do I advertise? There's so much to learn, but you have to do it. You can do it on your own. Information is out there in the universe, right? I've done it, but it takes forever sometimes to do that. So then you get to a point where you start hiring mentors and coaches, and then they kind of help you speed up the process. But again, be careful with what coach or mentor that you hire, because if they're not qualified, if they're not doing what you're pursuing, you shouldn't be hiring them, because you do have some people that are called reporters. So they basically gather information from other people that are doing it. They put together a program, and then they become the reporter and they translate to other people. Not saying that it doesn't work, but when something goes south, something goes wrong, that person that taught that person can't help them because they never experienced it. All they did was report from what they learned. And that's great. We need those reporters. We need people to tell us what's going on in the world. We need people to tell us about the next opportunity. But be careful of how much information you take from them. If they're not doing it, you got to get somebody else for that information. So you might have to hire a business advisor, or you might have to hire a lawyer, or you might have to hire an accountant, or you might have to hire a bookkeeper. There's a lot of different variables. I'm going to tell you guys something too. If you can get through entrepreneurship, you can do anything in the world. I'm here to tell you that entrepreneurship is the hardest job ever. Why? Because you go from working one job to working 10, 15, 20 jobs. No lie. I've done it. I still work quite a bit of them, right? Probably between 5 and 8 right now. I got a couple of them that I outsource, but I'm not quite there yet. I'm working on it. But I understand the more I work on it, the more I focus on the team, is the more that I can focus on becoming the best version of me. The more I can focus on going back out and giving back to the community so that I can teach, educate, inspire, elevate. All right, guys, look, let's take the time out. I want you guys to repeat after me. I'm going to say it one more time. I want you guys to repeat after me. Matter of fact, I don't want to. You will repeat after me. Say, I will, I must, and I can. And say it this time like you mean it. I will, I must, and I can. I will because I'm capable. No excuses. Doesn't matter what day of the week it is. It doesn't matter what's going on in my life. I will. I must. Why? Because my family is dependent on me. Matter of fact, I'm dependent on me. If I can't take care of myself, I can't take care of nobody else. So therefore, I will and I must. And I can, guess what? Because I said so. And I don't have to give you an excuse for that. I will and I must make it happen. Because my family is dependent on me. The next generation is dependent on me. I'm dependent on me. Listen, guys, get to the point where you take care of yourself. Take care of yourself first and foremost, and then go out there and take care of as many people as you can. Don't make the mistake that I made at first, though. I took care of everybody else first and forgot about me. I lost about 10 to 12 years of my life because of this. I don't regret it. I don't regret it because I learned a lot. I learned a lot. And because I learned a lot, that's why I am where I am today. It's knowledge. You see, the gray hair is coming. It's coming, man. It's coming because I've been around for 37 years, about to be 38. So it doesn't happen overnight. Matter of fact, I believe it's what you did 10 years ago that dictates where you're at right now. It's the decision that you or we made 10 years ago that dictates where we're at today. Minimum 5 years, because I'm here to tell you that nothing happens in a year. Nothing happens in 2 years. It takes time. It takes practice. It takes consistency. It takes hard work. It takes sacrifice. It takes a lot of discipline. But you can do it. You are incredible. You are special. You are amazing. You have so many skills that you haven't tapped into yet. It's time to get busy now. Listen, guys, today I got to cut this 10 minutes short. I typically like to go for 30 minutes, but I have a very important meeting that I got to go attend with another nonprofit organization where I'm going to be partnering with the city to create affordable housing for the youth and for other people that are interested in getting to that next level. Stay tuned for updates, guys. Have a great rest of the day. Make sure you're jumping on my Wake Up and Win calls, my Wake Up and Wednesday call, and give me some feedback. Is 30 minutes good? 15 minutes good? The Wake Up and Win I typically do between 7 and 10 minutes, but I could talk about this stuff all day long, but of course, I'm busy as well. Nick, I appreciate all the comments, man. Baby steps. Watch that compound effect. That place like, ooh wee. I love that, man. Evolution is perfectly natural, healthy, and natural to reach the fullest potential. You got the right mindset, brother. That's what I'm talking about. These are the type of people you have to surround yourself with, right? You need people that are elevating you. You see, Nick is inspiring me. Nick is motivating me. Nick is giving me feedback. And this is what drives me as well, guys. It's the dream is in the team. It takes a village. It takes a team, and it takes consistency. Till next time, guys, have a great rest of the day. And remember, life is great. Don't be scared. Let's go.